It's time to unpack. 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 Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for showing up. Just trying to set up a little bit of the revenue. 2 million people in the house. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for being there. It's going to be split screen today so that we can see what is going on. Time to unpack. Thank you. Thank you. It's time to unpack. Yeah. We are trying to invest a bit on our craft. Yeah, thank you very much. Please give the video a like. It's time to help unpack. A long way to attract more people to come over here. Unpack. I don't know if I'm being heard well or do I need a microphone. I think I'm very close to the whole thing. Yeah. So it's time to unpack. Yeah.
It's time to unpack.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you
It's
very much.
time to unpack.
Thank you. Maybe I have to play some music before we start. You know. Yeah. Thank you. Let's wait for some number of people. The screen above is showing you the old phones that I've been using all the time. As you can see this one. This is one of
It's
them.
time to
As some of
unpack.
you don't know this phone.
It's
Even the
time to
package is
unpack.
still there. Okay, that's the series of iPhone. And I believe some of you don't know this. This is one of the first touch screens that ever, was published. I believe that some of you don't know this one. It's a Nokia. It's an Android, and it has an internet connectivity. As a matter of fact, made
It's
nice
time to
videos
unpack.
those days.
It's time to unpack.
So welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Yeah, I'm concentrating the whole thing on this, so that you people can see what. They're all in packages. Thank you, 6 million people in the house. Welcome, welcome. Please give the video a like. It's time to unpack. As you may have noticed, there are lots of, there are videos, there are stuffs here. Yeah, as you can see, the upper screen shows you all
It's
the
time
old.
to
It's
unpack.
not all of them because I don't know where I
It's
left my
time to
Nokia
unpack.
E71. These are nice, products of those days. Some of you might say that if you go for the best. Not really. Let me put on the microphone because I want the music to be well heard. All right. It's time to unpack. Yeah. Let me let me get my tea closer to us. Yes. Let me get the tea closer to us. It's time to unpack.
It's time to
At
unpack.
last, it has to be done.
It's
Thank you
time
very
to
much for
unpack.
coming. 6 million people, 12 viewers already. Thank you. Please give the video a like. It will be fine for us to give the video a like. As the case is, I may not be opening any of the phones because I want this phone to be paired only with my iPhone 8. So I don't want a situation where I will open it and they start pairing. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it
It's
to
time
start
to unpack.
pairing. I want a situation where
It's
you
time
know
to unpack.
the right phone the right phone is taken care of. If you can hear me, tell me. Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday. The sun showed up just for a while and it's now cloudy again. Thank you very much. I think some of you would like to see fire, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you very much for being there. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here. This is not
It's time to
this is
unpack.
a combination of a look video showing you all the phones
It's
that I have in
time to
front of me
unpack.
and the latest one, as a matter of fact. So thank you very much for coming. I want us to, share this moment. Let's share this moment together. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy, and I'm trying to use this also to teach or to instruct people not to be uh, stagnant, but at the same time not to follow trend, that is
It's
so
time to
expensive
unpack.
all year. So as you may have
It's
noticed,
time to
this is
unpack.
2010, Nokia. They had a name for it, but it's the first Nokia Touch. You can touch. It's a touch screen. Okay, the first Nokia Touch. Most of you don't know about this. Okay, so I thought I would do this when a lot of people there, but I believe that the 25 people in the bush will see this. So this is Nokia. It's a touch screen. You might be
It's
wondering,
time
you
to
have
unpack.
electro smog if you have all these things at your place.
It's
And during that time, I've used this Android as well, which is Asus. I don't think it's a foam pad, very interesting. It's a foam pad. I have to put it on sometimes so that we can. That's what I use in playing most of the music that I play for you people. Welcome, 2 million people in the house. Please give the video a like. The idea of showing you all this is to show you how long it took for me to. I kept on recycling, phones. Then this one came first. Is iPhone 5S, very strong phone. It was meant to be one of the strongest when it came out. I still have its package here. There's a 5S, as you can see. It's a 5S. And they are building this size back again somehow. I don't know who is doing that somewhere in Asia. So, and then within that period, I still kept on using this Asus. All right, I kept on using this Asus. Okay, I hope you people can hear me. So I will show you this one now, and I'm going to open it because I will use it to hear myself first of all. They come with the jacket. This is iPhone 7. Okay, this is iPhone 7. I got it recycled. So let me put it on. And when I put it, I'll push it, I'll put it off again. Because when I'm synchronizing the new one, you know what I'm talking about. I have to make sure that I just have one going on. So I have to use this as a screen, what do you call it, monitor to see what is happening. Thank you, 2 million people in the house, loving people. Thank you very much. Yes, I needed to unpack today because I have to start using the phone. There are apps that I want to download, for some transactions and stuff like that. So I need to start doing it right. So thank you very much for showing up, and I appreciate you all. And I think we have a better network today. Last time the network was being interrupted, or maybe because I'm using another software. So I can give a shout out to them if that's actually why I'm having a better a network right now. So probably that's because of the screen. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Don't mind that sound. That's because the phone has not been opened. 4 million people in the house. Okay, the volume is good. The screen is good. Let me go on a single screen to see how I look. Let me go to a single screen. So it means blow this up. That's what it means. How does it happen? I will just yeah. No. That's not what I meant. The volume is good, but I want to have. Let me see if we can get a single screen where only my screen is on top. Thank you very much, everyone, for showing up. I'm really thankful. I want to share this moment with you with unpacking. I just hope that more people will show up so that we share the joy together. So how do I minimize the top? Okay, that's it. I will do this. Let me see if it works. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Single screen. Yeah. So don't mind the way I'm looking right now. I went to vote today, so that's the reason why I'm looking the way I'm looking right now. I went to vote. So, and don't ask me who I voted, all right? I wouldn't tell you. So, thank you very much. Please give the video a like. I can see the video doesn't have any likes so far, and we have 3 million people in the house. Please, you're welcome. Share the moment with me. Yes, our concentration is going to be on these phones, and the one that our concentration is going to be is on this. But I just want to show you people how far I've gone to have achieved. Thank you for the second like. 5 million people in the house. Please come up. And I'm going to split the screen once again. Why? Because I want you people to see the other phones that I've already used before this iPhone. And I'll be showing up to the screen from time to time.
It's time to unpack.
Um, and at a point, I'm going to
It's
off this phone that
time
I
to
had
unpack.
on right now. But now, look at that. Let me go back to the full screen. Let me go back to the single screen so that you can see. I will show you all the phones. Check this out. This is a Nokia. This is one of the first Nokia Touch that we had. Very strong phone, and it came with its own protection. Can you imagine? It can drop, nothing happens to it.
It's
Just
time
and
to
very
unpack.
handy. And again, it
It's
has also
time to unpack.
touch screen. If you want, I can open it up and show you. You know that was going on, and I was still on Android. Then I started with this. Okay, started with this. Okay, so just as a YouTuber, you have to have certain gadgets that you use in making stuff, you know. And there's a video edit in here somehow because it's an Android, it
It's time
does
to
some
unpack.
level of edition. The best part of this
It's
is just the way it
time to
records,
unpack.
audio because it has a normal jack. Just check it. A normal jack. You can put a microphone. You can put uh, but they don't have it these days. They don't have it these days. All right. So, and while I'm still on Android, my son rejected this one because it was getting old. Can you imagine? That's a 5S. You know how much
It's
it was
time
sold
to
when it came
unpack.
out. Okay,
It's
it was never
time to unpack.
under 800 or so. You see that 800 euro. So that's it. I have a Superman jacket on it to protect it. So, and it still works. And the battery capacity is still good. The battery capacity to this is good. Welcome. And I continued with iPhone uh, per default, as a matter of fact. So you see that?
It's time to unpack.
That's it. I
It's
continued with iPhone. All
time to
right. So
unpack.
this is iPhone 7. Okay. A strong capacity as well. And now I went I went ahead after the iPhone. No, no, no. Before iPhone 7, I'm sorry, iPhone 6S gold. Or is it the desert? No, the desert, not the gold, but the desert or gold. I think this is gold. All right. So whatever you
It's
call it,
time
that's
to
it. iPhone.
unpack.
See that?
It's
I
time to
went for
unpack.
that. But that's still the same recycle effort. I recycled these two phones from my son. Okay, these two phones were recycled from my son. You might say that Ivan is trying to justify why he went ahead and bought, a phone that is, could be used in buying two, three, pieces of land somewhere in Africa.
It's time to
But
unpack.
these two phones were used by my son, and
It's
I just
time to
decided to
unpack.
recycle them, take it and use them for a while instead of buying a new one. Okay, and I've been holding on it now for years. So you see that? And that's how we came to iPhone 7. After that one, I came to iPhone 7, all right, which was given to me per recycle effort as well. You know, the person doesn't want the name to be said. 3 million people in the house.
It's
Welcome.
time to unpack.
After that, those two,
It's
because they were being
time to
used
unpack.
parallel almost, it came up with this, the iPhone 8. Okay, okay, iPhone 8. As you can see, they are well protected with jacket because these things are so expensive. You have to find a way to protect them. I know that some of you hardly recognize these phones, considering that okay, you can recognize it because some people are still using it. 4 million
It's
people in
time
the
to
house, give the
unpack.
video a like. This is showing you that if I
It's
owes
time
you
to
guys
unpack.
some accountability. It's not just showing off that matters. It's being able to use your life as an example of helping people to understand that life is not all about fame and flexing and extravagancy, flamboyant living, spending of money
It's
all the
time
time.
to
You can
unpack.
spend money. And I know that a lot of people will say we live in a
It's
capitalist system, so we
time
have
to
to spend
unpack.
money. Yes, but how you spend that money is also what matters. So why am I beating around the bush? Yeah, maybe because that phone that I just got is so expensive. So I really have to explain to myself. But did I say I want to play music for you people? I said so. I said that I want to play music for you people. So let me play some music for you guys.
It's time to unpack.
Welcome.
It's time to unpack.
Welcome, 4 million people in the house. Thank you very much.
It's time to unpack. It's time to unpack.
Yeah, thank you. I think
It's
I've
time to
explained this
unpack.
instrument, but that's not the topic of today. I just wanted to entertain you people a
Time
little
to
bit.
unpack.
It comes from this element and the couples, and we play it this. Let me fix it back. Thank you. I'm just waiting for more of you to show up so that we start opening this wonderful, gadget. Despite its expensiveness, I think it's worth it because you can use it to do a lot of things, make some nice pictures for you guys. That's what I'm doing.
It's time to unpack. It's time to unpack.
It's very unusual that people that are doing unpacking will be playing in music for you people. No, it's unusual because you are at the place of Ifa Ikulu, Trap Okolo, the channel that glorifies the Almighty with creativity
It's time
and
to unpack.
positivity. Thank you very much. Let's go now
It's
to the
time to
unpacking.
unpack.
Okay, let's go now to the unpacking. While you're looking at the old ones, I'll be unpacking the new one. Okay, so let's put it that way. Um, I hope that you people are listening and you could be watching this and doing some other things, so no problem. So you're welcome, everyone. I appreciate your presence. I just decided to wait for about 20, 30 minutes to see if anybody will show up. And I appreciate you guys that are
It's
already
time
here.
to
3
unpack.
million people, 3 million people in the house. Thank
It's
you very much. Give the
time to
video a like. I
unpack.
hope that you've liked. If you want, you could share this video. I didn't even share myself. So let's see if I can share myself. Yeah, and see if we can unpack. Unpack. Yeah. So let me share myself out and hope that people will show up. Let's share this moment too. Let us share this
It's
moment.
time
This
to
is
unpack.
very important. Let us share this moment
It's
because
time to
I
unpack.
I have a message behind this unpacking that we are doing. The message behind this unpacking is to be able to show you people that we have to be accountable in the way we display our lifestyle so that we don't make people, think that, I must have to have this. You don't have to have it if you don't earn it. To tell you the truth, if you don't earn it, you don't have to have it. Having it without earning
It's
it
time
means
to
that you're going to be
unpack.
stealing from someone else. So, and that's why
It's
we want to,
time to unpack.
show how what we do before getting such gadgets. And by the way, there is an environmental undertone to this whole thing. The environmental undertone to this is that I've waited for years, almost 10 years now. I've never bought anything. The last bigger phone that I've been using is this iPhone 8. And can you imagine there has been iPhone 10, 12, 13, 14, 15,
It's
and
time to
what
unpack.
happened? Nothing
It's
until this
time
one,
to unpack.
iPhone Pro Max 16 Pro Max. So let's open it. Let's open it. And those three people that are here, I appreciate you guys, and you are gonna enjoy this because you're gonna see how beautiful it is. And I think we're gonna record something with it. If it takes a long time, don't mind. You know, I'm gonna record something with this and then show it to you guys. And you will see the powerful effect of this wonderful, you know, gadget. Thank you,
It's
5 million
time to
people in the
unpack.
house. Give the video a like. Thank you. I can see three, but I
It's
keep on saying
time
five.
to
I don't
unpack.
know what is happening with my eyes. I have to put my reading glasses. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, I've shared myself out. I have to share myself out here too so that people can come over and share with me the joy of acquiring something that I could have acquired years back, but I was taking care of things, and those things that I'm taking care of, you are part of it. Building up a YouTube is not an easy thing, but
It's time to
doing the
unpack.
best out of it is also something
It's
rewarding. Thank
time
you.
to unpack.
So let's. So thank you very much, everyone that showed up here. Thank you very much. Thank
It's
you.
time
Let's
to
let's let's
unpack.
enjoy this moment together. I want to share it with you. That's
It's
why I'm doing it.
time to
Okay?
unpack.
That's why I'm doing it. I want to share this with you. So now I'm gonna put off the iPhone 7. I'm gonna put up the iPhone 6. They're all gonna be go off because I don't want when I'm synchronizing this, the other one will have to come in. It has to be just the iPhone 8 that I want to synchronize. For now, it's very important. It's gonna take a long time, but if it takes a long time, I have to just play some music for you guys, and
It's
then
time to
I,
unpack.
when it is done, I will now do what I will now
It's time to
um,
unpack.
post uh, whatever I must have recorded with it. Thank you for the second like. Thank you, 5 million people in the house. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, it's unpacking. It's time to unpack. We have to unpack. It's time to unpack. But I have to put this one off because I don't wait. I will put it off much later. You know, as you are coming in, just check the upper screen and you
It's
see
time to
it's
unpack.
still the artist. That's the reason why that mask was
It's
shown at the beginning. That
time
was
to
deliberate,
unpack.
all right? So let's unpack. Let's unpack. You guys are the only lucky ones around here if if you are now here. So oh, I have a big problem now because the I think I have to put the iPhone 8 has its own battery problem. So I think the best I have to do now is to put it on electricity to make sure that when
It's
I'm
time to
synchronizing,
unpack.
it's not gonna, or maybe
It's
off it for now
time
and
to
on it
unpack.
much later to make sure that it, yeah. So I will off it. I'll leave it on. Let me just leave it on. Okay, thank you very much. Let's continue. So first of all, I've shown you the receipt, but there are things that has to be, shown first of all. I've got the USB-C, which is
It's time to unpack.
the latest
It's
model of.
time to unpack.
Oh, how do I open it? Okay, this is the latest model. I don't know. Hmm. This is the latest model of, and it's a kind of uniform. So here we start with this. So this is the USB. This is the USB-C. Thank you very much. Welcome everyone. Okay.
It's time to unpack.
So
It's
that's it.
time
That's
to
the first
unpack.
thing that I'm gonna pack out because you really have to, make sure that you load your system before anything. So that's number one. The accessories. Let's put this down. The accessories. Okay. And now I have to have a guide. I must make sure, because this is damn too expensive. So it's good to have a guide. Good to have a guide. So I was able to get this. I may not tell you people the price. They are all guided. Even in the packaging, they are all guided also. You see that? They are also guided in their packaging. And I hope that I think I have this somewhere as well, this holder. I have it somewhere, so I better go. Or maybe I'm going to use this one. Why not? Maybe I'm going to use this one. Why not? If I has a way of getting things done, maybe I'm going to use this one as well. So, but let's see.
Time to unpack.
Let's cut this. We don't need it anymore. Okay. Welcome everyone. I'm unpacking. And the best comes last. Okay. The best comes last. So the best comes last. So let me just open this, free it from, I think these things are expensive that some people feel is justified okay, and it's glass. So that's the reason why they are holding it. It's not just because of stealing it. It's just that it is glass. But I think the only problem I'm noticing now is it's you see, that's this guide is when you touch it, it gets dirty so quickly. You see everything. So it's a clear glass. It's a very clear glass. I can even read with it. So yes. So let's leave it on top of the this one, and then put the packaging upside. Yeah, put the packaging aside. Thank you very much. 2 million people in the house. Yes, I know that some people are in the bush. Welcome. So we have to beat a drum before we open this. That's the ritual that if I we have to beat a drum before opening this, or maybe we play a calabash, we play a calabash instrument before, we have to roll the drum or play a calabash instrument before opening this one, all right? Where are you people? I want to open this with you guys. Where are you? Where are you? I'm waiting for you guys to come up. Let's open this. We've already opened the charging system, and we have already opened the guide, which has both sides glass. Is back and front, so there's not going to be any crash. But I think this is breakable. I don't know. I hope it's going to guide well, but I just have to try my best in the next 1 year not to drop it. So welcome everyone. It's time to unpack. Yeah.
It's time to unpack.
Today is Sunday. I don't have to make a lot of noise. So that's the reason why I'm not playing the drum. So 2 million people in the house. I know they are all smiling at me. If I is behaving like a child, who got a Christmas present. Yes, sometimes you have to, give yourself some present, You have to give yourself some present sometimes. You have to. is very
It's
important.
time to unpack.
You guys are welcome. Thank you, everyone in the house.
It's
Let's come
time
together
to
because I
unpack.
want to share the opening of this piece with you all. Yes, the iPhone is something to reckon with. I'm not trying to do any advert for anybody right now, but indirectly, they should be able to realize that I'm doing my best to promote their product. So thank you very much, everyone. Yes.
It's time to unpack. It's time to unpack.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. 3 million people in the house. Give the video a like. Yes, these are all communicative instruments, but they are entertaining, okay, as
It's
well.
time to
So
unpack.
give the video a like. Give the video a like.
It's time to
Let us
unpack.
clean this screen. I know. Let's check if cleaning the screen goes well as well, because I just noticed that the guide is quick to dent somehow, because it's a clear glass, it's a double glass, and it's quick to dent. That's what I just noticed. So it's quick to
It's
dent.
time to unpack.
Every little thing you do,
It's
you have
time to unpack.
dirt on it. It gets dirty so quickly. You know. So I didn't even look at this well when they were showing it to me, because you know if if the seller was boring its nose, that's the reason why we have some mark out here. Okay, it's now gone. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. So let's go.
It's
Let's go.
time
Are
to
you
unpack.
there? Let me see if this will be okay.
It's time to
Okay, this
unpack.
could go, but I think it's thick, because we just have to find a way to, this case is a case on itself. So how do you open it? That's another thing. I'm wondering how this could be opened, because I think you really have to kind of force it open, or you have a switch that allows it to open.
It's time to
Wow. I don't
unpack.
want to spoil anything. Anybody knows how to open this?
It's
Write in the
time
comment
to
section for me
unpack.
how to open this, because it's not opening. It's not opening like it should. It should be easier to open, or maybe it should not be easier to be open. Oh yeah. If you paid a lot of money for this, you should have told them to open it up for you. So I can't see how
It's
to
time to
open this,
unpack.
because I want, the moment I open it,
It's
I
time
unpack.
to
I want
unpack.
I want the phone to go inside this. I want the phone to be inside this. Okay, I can see the opening. Yes, there should be a clip. There should be also a clip up here. There should be also a clip up here. I don't want to force it open. There should be a clip up here as well to allow it to open
It's time
easily.
to unpack.
So I see this one
It's
now. It's
time to
open.
unpack.
This is the closing portion. Yeah. There should be another one up here. But it seems you just have to push it open. I don't want to break anything. Welcome, 3 million people in the house. Ifa is unpacking. Okay, Ifa is unpacking. And I think I'm behind the scene in the studio. I'm way behind. I'm way behind.
It's
I
time to
really
unpack.
have to restart. Sorry about that. I really
It's
have to restart
time
because
to
I'm way
unpack.
behind. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm having difficulty. This is one switch to open. There should be another one which makes it open here. There should be another one up here as well. I'm really way behind the I'm really way behind
It's time to unpack.
the chart. I don't know if somebody
It's
must have come in now
time
and
to
wrote
unpack.
something and I have not responded. Sorry about that. I just noted that I'm way behind the chart right now. But I'm having difficulty opening this. Okay, maybe you have to put your hand in here to open it. No.
It's time to unpack.
Okay. Sorry about that.
It's time to unpack.
Thank you very much for coming. Please give the video a like. This unpacking is not it's unusual unpacking, all right? This unpacking is unusual unpacking. Probably I'm gonna do another one that is just concentrating on the iPhone and not showing you people the old ones, you know. Yeah. I'm not showing people the old ones. I should be concentrating on the iPhone alone. But
It's
today
time to
let's
unpack.
play around a little bit. Let's enjoy the
It's
moment that we share with
time
each
to
other.
unpack.
2 million people in the house waiting. Put ads, allow it to run for a while. I'm really having difficulty, you know, opening this. I'm really having difficulties opening this. So that means let me read what is here. Let me read what is here.
It's time to unpack.
It's just the
It's
address.
time to unpack.
Let me see if I removed it, if it would help. Anybody in the comment section, can you tell me how to open up the skin guide, double glass skin guide of iPhone 16 Pro Max? You see, I'm trying, but the way it is, it's not opening.
It's time to unpack.
It's not opening.
It's time to unpack.
Okay. Could it be you open it from one outside and then squeeze it in or what? No. Here is open. Okay, then probably we have to put this out. Okay, let's see. Okay. You see, you just have to be careful. Just Kina,
It's
thank
time
you
to
very
unpack.
much. Ikify is unpacking. Good morning
It's
on your side.
time to unpack.
I would make them put it on at the store. I know that. That's what I would do. I just found it. It's this is what happened. All right. I just find it that this what is clear, what was put here, made it not to happen so quickly. But I'm glad that I was careful. Thank you, Justina. Thank you. Let me pin you up there. These are my people. Thank you very much,
It's time
Justina.
to
Thank you.
unpack.
Yes, I was there. I saw. You
It's
see, the
time
life
to
we live is
unpack.
to enhance. And when I got to your page, I was inspired to write what I wrote. Yes. So if you look at those things you're doing, you will notice that you just enhanced a piece of mug from what it was to what it is now. So thank you very much for coming. Okay, I think the next thing is to find a way to open
It's
the other
time to
side
unpack.
because uh
It's
okay,
time to unpack.
okay, okay, okay. So that's it. I've opened this one. Yes, I figured it out. Thank God for that because this is very important. I don't want to unpack the phone without having to put this on. All right. And so that's it. So I'm gonna get my dry towel, wet and dry towel,
It's
clean it
time to
off
unpack.
so that the moment I open it,
It's
Yes,
Time
it
to
is.
unpack.
That's what you're doing. You are really enhancing. So let me get the wet and dry towel as well, please. Yeah, this is not the traditional unpacking. Thank you, Juskina. Welcome. This is not the traditional unpacking. So I have a wet, towel, you know. So I have to clean it up, you know. So yes, on your other film, Juskina, it became a family affair. I believe it's your sister that showed up, or your, you know. So, uh-oh. I have to really be careful.
To unpack.
I have to be careful. Okay, I have to leave it. I think when I'm through, I can now clean. I like cleaning, as you people must have noticed. Remember the film that the movie that I made, the video that I made, saying something about rich or poor, you can clean too. Yeah, thank you very much for coming. Yeah, there's been more than 100 people that showed up, since I started, but they're all in the bush. And we have 4 million people right now. Thank you. And just Kina is leading the pack. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we are no more wasting any time so that I don't mess up the whole thing. I just want to make sure that my lenses are clean. So the next thing that I'm gonna do now is to that open up this piece of art. Yeah, let me open it up.
To unpack.
So I don't want when I close it to open it up again. That's the reason why I'm trying to first of all start with the protection. Whether it is expensive or not, please protect your product. You know, any penny you spend, you need to get the worth of it and you have to take care of it. The reason for this whole thing is to talk about accountability. That's what I've been doing. It's not that I'm trying to show off, it's not that I'm trying to put some people down who are using maybe a lesser phone or something. I know. This is just trying to tell you to be responsible. And again, don't run over yourself following the trend. Check your need and again, remove your want from your need, or the other way around, remove your want from your need. This is a real glass, I must say. This is real glass. What I'm cleaning now, they are real glass, okay? So thank you very much for coming, Juskina, and all the people in the house. 5 million people right now in the house. You're welcome. So we're no more wasting any time. I think I have the best people I can wish to have. So I'm gonna go on a full screen so that you will see it fully being opened. Thank you very much for coming and be my guest. Let's open this. It's been a while. The phones you're looking at above are all the phones that I've been using, recycling, making sure that I don't buy, the trend. I buy what I need and I never bought anyone. So all those money saved on that is making us today to experience a child in me being happy, just like a child that receives a Christmas Christmas what? Christmas gift. So
To unpack. It's time to unpack.
I'm always happy to see people rejoicing with me. I'm always happy. I am always happy. It takes two to rejoice over lots of things. I am always happy. I am always happy. So this is it. The charging
It's time to
cable is in
unpack.
it, and this
It's
is
time
still
to unpack.
closed. Never opened it. I just decided to do it now, and I hope I'm not gonna mess it up. Wow, just check that out. Just check that out. Can somebody just write one love for me? Because I'm sharing this out of love with you guys. Oh, just check out that strong glass. Just check out that strong glass. Check out that strong glass. Check that out. I'm always happy
It's
to
time to unpack.
rejoice with you. Thank you very much.
It's time to
Thank you,
unpack.
Jaskina. So I don't have to wait any moment. I just have to put it in the skin guide immediately. Yeah. What do I do? What do I do? I should have. Okay. Let me show you the cable also. Thank you very much, Jaskina. I don't know what to do now. I don't know
It's
what to
time
do.
to
To tell you
unpack.
the truth, I mean, you guys might think
It's
that this guy is
time
crazy.
to
What are you
unpack.
thinking, talking about? This is $1,700 phone, and that's because I got something. Because I have extra, extra iCloud. That's the reason why it ended with $1,700. Okay. Uh, Only God knows, And I just noticed, do you know that this phone has the same,
It's
is the
time
same
to
of the
unpack.
same size with the one from 10 years
It's
almost.
time to unpack.
These people are tricking us out. These people are tricking us out. Anyway, it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger. This is iPhone 6s, okay? And this is iPhone 16 Pro Max. So thank you very much. Let's see if we can put it on because that's it. I'm gonna put it
It's time
on.
to unpack.
Mhm. I have to try the buttons and see what happens.
It's time to
Yes,
unpack.
Lord, I thank you. So where is it gonna be on? Only God knows because I know that the in this old one the on button is bigger. Yes, the child in me is kicking in. Okay, the child in me is kicking in. The child in me is kicking in. Okay,
It's time to unpack.
let me see how it goes on. Let me see if I can on it with
It's
you guys. Four
time
million
to
people in the
unpack.
house. One love. Thank you very much. One love. One love. Okay, Jesus. Look, let me show you people the game changer. The game changer is this button out here, my dear. This is the game changer. And again, the battery. The battery is claimed to be the best of all the battery because everybody has been
It's
complaining
time
about
to
iPhone and
unpack.
their battery. So the game changer is this
It's
camera.
time to
This
unpack.
camera, no, that's the game changer. Okay. This is the one that when you touch it, it goes on and you start recording immediately. That's the game changer. Okay. That's the game changer. So now, if I might be having issues owning the phone because I don't know which of the button that we use in owning the phone. Okay, so but I'm being careful not to drop it because I want to put it in the skin guide immediately. But maybe the phone is not charged. You see that? It's
It's
not coming
time to
charged because
unpack.
they have to ship it. So that's
It's
it. So now let's
time to
use
unpack.
the cable. Let's use the cable and see what happens because it seems the battery cannot be charged. The battery is not charged. You know, that is a change because I remember that all my iPhones. Did I say all my iPhones? Did you buy those iPhones new? All my other phones, let me put it
It's
that
time to
way.
unpack.
Whenever I bring it home, you
It's
know,
time to
I
unpack.
get it on and it goes on immediately. So let's see, let's see. I'm gonna put it on. 4 million people in the house. Thank you. The sun is coming out too. Lord, I thank you. So you see, the funny thing now is that I cannot, this USB, I cannot use the USB of my laptop no more. Probably I'm going to get an adapter, and I think I have an adapter somewhere. So that's the good thing about it. I have an adapter. So, and I should try that adapter out right now. But before I try it out, let me get electricity into this so that you people will see it go on. Okay. I'm gonna put it on. Lord, I thank you. So let's see. It's going on. It's going on.
To unpack.
If you're the lucky one there, it's going on. It's going on. Yeah. Yeah, it's on. It does the same thing that, what does it say? Let's see the battery capacity, because I see no reason why I couldn't okay, you have to on it first. Okay, and at this point in time, I must tell you the truth, I should off my iPhone 7. At this point in time, I should off my iPhone 7, yes. Because I don't want to load anything. Ahmad Swepan, thank you very much. Thank you also for yesterday. Yesterday was just trying to show the cards. Today, I just want to share with you people what it means to recycle, to take some time out. Don't follow the trend, and get something when you really need it and not just because you want it. That's the topic all the time over this iPhone thing. It's not that if I is trying to show up, my other rich companions with their private jet, they have 2 of these, and they get even the one that is going to be produced next year. They don't bother themselves telling us about it. So look, there's need for me to share with you people this, this moment. I think it's the phone is almost charged. Let me see. I don't know. Look, I have to concentrate on what I'm doing here, but I want to entertain you people. So it's unpacked now. So what I'm gonna do is to share the screen, and you will see the phones that I've been using before, and again the one that I'm trying to fix now, because I'm gonna record something with this and show it to you people. I just hope that the skin guide allows me to touch the screen and everything. If not, this is going to be a very serious bad purchase. So what do we do now? Some open stretching. Okay, it's still German, so you have to choose. What language you're gonna use, and I think for you, the benefit of those people out here, I'm gonna use English for now, and the region is Germany, yeah. Language setting. So while I'm doing this, I have to put a double screen so that people can see what I'm doing. The phones that have been used before. Exactly. Appearances is showing you the different appearances.
It's time to unpack.
Medium. Okay, whatever. Choose how you would like text and icon to look on your iPhone. Okay, large. Okay, large would be taking a lot of battery, but let me put on the medium. Okay, and I will continue. Quick start, looking for a nearby device. Bring your iPhone or iPad near to this. Sign in, and if your other iPhone or iPad doesn't show option, said okay. I think we're gonna start. These are all off. The only one that is on is the iPhone 8. So look at what phones I've used before, my dear. Look, all of them, the iPad, all of them. So sign up. Yeah, it's a unlock to continue. So it's going to do my iPhone 8, which I want it to do. I'm going to use my thumb, and I'm hopeful that the battery stays, because that's another problem that I have with this phone. Good morning, Wisdom Hedge. Wisdom, look at what your soul brother is trying to put on. I know Wisdom has a big phone like this. So waiting for the iPhone, position the image. Okay, which image am I going to position? Let's do it. Let's do it. Whatever it says, I do it. Please, while you're coming in, give the video a like, and then authentication. Okay, how am I going to position it? Let's do it. This one is okay. This is it. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Hold your new iPhone up to the camera. The camera, okay. The camera. Jesus. So what you see on top are all the phones that I've been using, before now. Recycling other phones from my son, from my neighbor. Now I'm trying to get back. Let's do back. Okay. Quick start, set up without another device. No. I want to set up with another device. So just trying to do the manual authentication. So I'm giving the 6. Let me put on my glasses, please. Wisdom, thank you. Thumbs up, done.
It's time to unpack.
So I hope that my battery doesn't mess up.
It's time to unpack.
I better stay on English. Thank you very much. Wisdom H. Continue other iPhone. Keep the iPhone near to other iPhone while setting up. Okay. So setup for me. Use the Apple ID. Create new child account. No. Set up on me. Use Apple ID. So other iPhone. Keep. What is this? Set up for me.
It's time to unpack.
Finish on new iPhone. Keep the iPhone near to the new iPhone, and your information is transferred. Okay. Thank you, Wisdom Edge. Yeah, Just Kina, good morning, says Wisdom Edge. Keep the iPhone near. Yeah, I have it near now. So let's see what is going to be happening. The other ones are close. So Wisdom, that's it. iPhone has gotten something new, and I'll be producing nice videos for you guys. If you look out here, you will see all the other phones that iPhone has been using. There is a pin for the SIM card and everything there. Thank you, 3 million people in the house. I have to really share this moment with you. Just check this out. I did use this one, but before then I was using a Nokia. You see that? This is a touch phone as well. This is one of the touch phones, okay? So let me see. It's getting hard. I hope the battery is big enough. If not, I should try my best to. Yes, I think I have to remove this from here and put it here also, because this is not a small business. The battery has to be on and on all the time. Thank you very much, everyone. While that is going on, I think I should play for something for you people, all right? I should play something for you people. Yeah, thank you. Good morning, says Justina too. While this is going on, let me play something. So this is the hand calendar. King Nero, greetings, brother. Greetings too, brother. Yes, I don't want to sound materialistic, but I'm just trying to show some young people and other people that accountability matters. If you're gonna be paying for something so expensive, first of all, try to earn it. If you earn it, go buy it, go get it for yourself. Make use of good things while they are still there. That's what
time.
And no, Queen Nero, I'm back in Germany. I'm back in Germany, Queen Nero. I believe that Nigeria is warmer than here. I think I talked to my sister this morning, so it's warmer today. So finish on iPhone, keep the iPhone near. I'm doing that. I hope everything is okay. Let me see. It says hello to open. It says, okay, enter the password
time to
on
unpack.
your other iPhone. Okay, I have to do that.
It's time to unpack.
So, so I didn't do that. So King Nero, welcome. King Nero, this is greetings from Germany. This is the greetings coming from the German creative studio, award-winning creative studio, where if I could choose, I have to rush in and I have to
Time
rush
to
in
unpack.
and
It's
use
time to
get
unpack.
the number to my to the Wi-Fi because it wants me to may taken time to activate your phone. Okay, I think it has the Wi-Fi is going now. Data privacy. Yeah, continue. So thank you very much, Kinero. Yeah, the sun is coming out here too. Maybe because Kinero asked how is the weather, and I said something
Time
about
to
Nigeria
unpack.
having sunny weather. So the sun is coming now.
It's
So Kinero,
time to
what I
unpack.
went to do is to go get something for myself that would help us to see nice videos. Face ID, you want Face ID? How do we do it now? Face ID, about Face ID privacy setup later. I think we do that one later. Uh, you can start using your iPhone in 15 minutes. Your data upload. Okay. So
It's
transfer
time to
iPhone.
unpack. It's
Transfer
time to
other
unpack.
options. No, you download from iCloud. You can, I don't know, transfer your data. You can download your data from your temporary iCloud storage or transfer directly from your phone. Welcome everyone. I'm here with you guys. I'm just trying to unpack this piece with you guys. I'm just trying to unpack this. It has been unpacked, so it's now loading itself. Okay. So other options, there's no other option. I think I have to do
It's
transfer
time
from
to unpack.
iPhone, transfer that is so that the phone will be ready with
It's
your data when you
time to
finish. So
unpack.
this is the what I'm doing. Yeah, setting up your account. It's a lot of okay. It has seen me send by email. No, I agree, no problem. Yeah, if I yes signing in. Okay, so the apps are going over right
It's
now,
time to
and
unpack.
soon I could use this to do a recording for you
It's
guys,
time
so
to
that we
unpack.
can enjoy a high definition. I think they don't call it high definition anymore. Do we still have high definition? So let's see what it says. I have to put on my reading glasses. Thank you very much. Kinero, Juskina, with some H. Thank you very much. 5 million people in the house. Please go connect to that link, pinned link out there. Please do. So all the phones you're seeing on top are
It's
still
time
on
to
this table.
unpack.
You might ask me, what are you going to do with
It's
them? You know, we use
time
it
to
to help
unpack.
each other out. Why not? So let's see. Apps and then learn more. Continue. Okay. Here is everything. Here is everything set up as you had in your other phone. Okay. Continue. Okay. Location. About location, I set up later. Turn on location service. So disable location. No maps. Disable location
It's
services.
time to
Maps and
unpack.
other apps will be unable to use your
It's
location.
time to unpack.
Lost mode, the iPhone location service will be temporarily restored. Okay, look. Turn on location services. No, about location services. Let's leave it this way. Okay. Add card. Oh, Jesus Christ. So they want me to add my card, but
It's
already the
time to
card is
unpack.
already add this card.
It's
add this card
time
later
to
because it's
unpack.
already added, so I don't need to bother myself. Yeah, iPhone analytics, share with app developer, don't share. I don't know. Who I'm gonna ask you people now. Do you share all your information? Share with Apple and app developers. Okay. Continue silent mode. Why silent mode?
It's time to unpack.
Okay, it's on silent mode, so let's continue. No problem.
It's time to unpack.
Action button is that. Okay. Press and hold onto the silent mode. Let's see what happened. Okay. Silent mode off. Okay. Okay.
It's
You can
time
also
to unpack.
customize. Not now.
It's time to
Every
unpack.
other thing can happen. Camera control. Camera control. So unpacking is going on, everyone. Thank you very much for those wonderful, beautiful people that are on the chat right now. Yeah. Click camera control and open camera. Okay. Camera control. Let me click on camera control because this is very important for us.
It's time to unpack. It's time to unpack.
Click camera control to open a camera app. Click again to take a picture. Okay. So that's now the instruction. I don't think continue. Is the popular camera control. I'm sorry about that.
It's time to
Um,
unpack. It's
so
time to
listen to the
unpack.
name of the beginning. Set up later. Choose a voice for the future of.
The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun. The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun. The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun. The colors of the sky fade with the colors of the sky
It's
fade.
time
The
to
colors of the sky
unpack.
fade with
So
the
which
setting
one am I
sun
going
as
to
the
choose?
stars
Just
begin
keen
to
out.
shine through the clear night.
Time to
Number
unpack.
The
one,
colors of the sky fade with the setting sun as the stars begin to shine through the clear night.
and this is the second one. Justina, you can help me to choose that voice that I should use.
The colors of the sky fade with the sun as the stars begin to shine through the clear night. The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun as the stars begin to shine through the clear night.
Justina would say that this one has an accent.
The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun
It's
as the
time to
stars begin to
unpack.
shine through the clear night.
This one has also an
It's
accent,
time
but
to
more
unpack.
like Irish accent. But let's use the number one.
The colors of the sky fade with the setting sun as the stars begin to shine through the clear night.
I think this is okay because it's clearer and it's the voice is on mid tone, but very clear to be heard. So let's use it for today. Just kidding, I must be busy getting up in the morning. So Siri, how the weather?
It's time to unpack. It's time to unpack.
Siri, how is the weather? Hey Siri, wait a moment. Hey Siri, send a message. Siri, set a timer for 3
It's time
minutes.
to unpack. It's
Hey
time to
Siri,
unpack.
get directions home. Siri, play some music. Oh, improve serial dedication. No,
It's
no, no.
time to
Share audio
unpack.
recording.
It's time
What
to
audio
unpack.
recording about improve? Okay, let's just skip it for now. iPhone is ready for help and emergency. Press and hold. Okay, continue. Enter the account password for Jesus Christ. No, that's not what I should do.
It's time to unpack.
See,
It's
that's the problem I
time to
kept on
unpack.
having. It keeps on picking another account. That's the problem because when you use another person's phone, the
It's
iCloud
time
recording
to
is on
unpack.
that the person's name, and it's quite
It's
unfortunate
time to
because
unpack.
I've already corrected this. Um, I just have to get somebody to help me uh, over this. So I'm gonna skip this now, but I have to make sure that
It's time
it's
to
my own
unpack.
account that is in here because that's where the
It's
problem I keep on
time to
having,
unpack.
you know, because I already have my own. I think my. Okay,
It's time to unpack.
see that's it. This
It's
funny phone just
time
went
to
off.
unpack.
It happens all the time. It just went off by itself. Just went off by itself. Oh yeah.
It's time to unpack. It's time to unpack.
Welcome everyone. Okay, the second was better. It's okay. It's a male voice. I could choose that, but I still I've encountered a problem already because the okay. I think I have to start all over again. My iPhone 8 went off by itself
It's time to
again. That's the
unpack.
usual problem.
It's time to unpack.
It went off by itself, and that's the reason why I want to get something new and stop this trouble. You know, it just went off by itself. Thank you very much, everyone. I was hoping that I could finish this, but unfortunately, thank you very much. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's
Let me
time
read
to
that because the
unpack.
sun is shining on my face now. So,
It's
Uguviv,
time to unpack.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello. Alaikum salam. How are you, Uguviv? Thank you for coming over. We are unpacking the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and the old iPhone is striking. I would have, I don't know what else to do. I know that it's going to happen, but probably I'm going to start all over again. But
It's
I
time
don't
to
know
unpack.
how best to do this
It's
without
time
having
to
this
unpack.
problem, you know. So right now it's It's hanging somewhere. Thank you, everyone. So we've done it. We've unpacked. All you need to do is to, rejoice a little bit with me because the productions that are going to be happening with this set is going to be from for you all, for us all.
It's time to
It's going to be
unpack.
for you. It's going to be for me. Everyone is going to be
It's
happy. Thank you
time
very
to
much.
unpack.
So we've unpacked. If you ever have time, you can go back and watch this and go visit yourselves, especially people that you see here, just Skinner with some hedge, and armored sweatpants. Yeah, just go visit each other. And I don't know what else to do. It keeps on going off. It keeps on going. The battery
It's time to unpack.
doesn't want to kick in. And
It's
I think.
time to unpack.
I'm likely going to start all over again. But I don't want to allow people to go through the ordeal that I've been going through before this latest purchase. Yes, it has been happening. I can be talking to somebody and the phone will just go off by itself. The battery has a fluctuation problem. It can go off whenever it wants, and it comes up again. It tells you it's already
It's
90%.
time
It's
to
still
unpack.
on. It's still whatever. So
It's
now I'm
time
trying
to
to
unpack.
get it going with the new one, and it's telling me it's low battery, but I still have already 20 something percent here. So it's really unfortunate. It seems that I'm going to cancel and start up again. What does it say? Are you sure you want to stop transferring data? iPhone will reset and erase. No, continue
It's
transfer.
time to unpack. It's
Well, it's
time
not
to
working.
unpack.
So all that I did up to now is now gone because phone doesn't want to start, doesn't want to continue transfer. But it's okay. I will get over it. I will find a way to get over it. If it doesn't go, maybe I will reset it with another of the iPhones. The only problem is that what I have in those iPhones are not my
It's time
mostly
to
my
unpack.
what I need. What I need is in the iPhone 8,
It's
the one that I'm
time to
trying to
unpack.
restart now. Yeah, that's what I need. That's where it is. Okay. And now it's not even steady. It's not steady anymore. So thank you very much, Aguviv. Thank you very much, Joskina. Thank you very much, Wisdom H. Thank you, Amos Sweatpants. Thank you, one Nero, King Nero. Thank you. I've not forgotten you, my brother. Thank you, King Nero.
It's time to
Thank
unpack.
you very much. Yes, I think I have
It's
to
time
because
to
I don't want you
unpack.
people to see my non-smiling face. Yeah, it keeps on coming up and going off. That's the thing. That's the reason. Now, I think it's good that you people experience this with me so that you see why I needed to get done with old stuffs for now and start anew. Very symbolic. Sometimes you have to let go some old stuffs, okay? Yeah,
It's time to unpack.
that is it. That's it. And that's what I've been telling
It's
myself, just Kina. You
time to
see?
unpack.
But another thing is this. Uh, I don't know if you're an Android person, a person that uses such devices like these, Nokia, you know, Samsung, and the rest of them, you can as well, go for something,
It's
a
time
little
to
bit
unpack.
because they are good enough. I
It's
must tell you the truth. I
time to
saw
unpack.
some phones that are within the range of $200, and they are very beautiful. They even look like this. But you see, the thing is that they look like this, but they are not this. But they can serve you the same purpose. I'm telling you the truth. So let nobody get himself, worked up with the idea, don't go with the trend. That's why I'm making this video. Don't you go with the trend.
Get something you can, afford, and something that you think that can give you what you want. That is it. Don't ever get yourself worked up. You see, that's the thing. That's it. That's the thing. That you see, I keep on in it, and it goes off, and I think I have to erase now because it said erase. I have to start all over again. Yeah, because I think the duration of time has gone. So that's the essence of this video. The essence of this video is it's expensive. I'm only doing that because I was able to um, not spend a lot in the last 10 years. Can you imagine? It's not easy. 10 good years. But within these 10 years, I've bought 5 phones for 5 people, 5 new phones for other people. Yes, I have. And don't tell me not to say what I'm doing. No, no, no. I have to say, I never said their names. I said, and if I add other devices that are for electronic basis for I bought for people, it would be more than 6 that are of things that gadgets that are new that I bought for people. So what I'm saying is this: don't ever follow the trend. I've not followed the trend the last 10 years. I've been using things that I don't like my son to get throw away. Okay, I don't want my son to throw this away. This is an iPhone 5. This is an iPhone 5s. Is the carton still available? Okay, is the carton. So I never wanted my son to learn how to use and throw away. So I use it every time we meet, every time we go out. He sees me using the phone that he has been using. Okay, this is iPhone 5s. Okay, and before then I was using this. This is a touch phone as well, very strong. You can put it in a bag. It's easy to handle. Okay, you don't even need to see. That's a good thing, you know. But after getting used to this, the iPhones, I decided to move a little bit further, and that's what brought me to this low battery, close. Like 20%, it cannot do anything anymore. So I think I have to stop this, stop transfer and reset phone. So I'm gonna reset phone because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So the phone is resetting itself now. I have to find a way to charge it, wait until it's fully a little bit charged. When it stops this nonsense that it's doing, I will now get back to doing what I did before because it cannot connect anymore. Yeah. So yeah, it's okay. I wish you people a pleasant evening. You've seen it up there. You've seen the phones that I've used all this while, and then skipping from 8 to 16. That means 8 generations of phone has come. I'm gone, or 5 of them, I think. And yeah, it's now time to get something. And I'm getting it because I need it. It's not because I want it. This is the difference. So all the series of videos that I've been doing in the last couple of days is pointing towards accountability. It's pointing towards environmental consciousness. If I should be buying, you can imagine, I didn't buy the phones, but look at them. Look at all of them. I didn't buy much, but you look at all the gadgets that I got here. So all I can do with these gadgets now is to maybe support the community, okay, so that because you need more than 2, at least more than 1 gadget, okay. So just Kina, I wish you luck, because the choice is many. The choice is many right now. So I keep on wondering. I think we are asked to charge up to 90% and not 100%. So I'm going to stop the charging and then wait until the other one is ready, and I can start all over again. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go to my landlord, who is a very good technician. We have to put our heads together, know if we can do this with another of my iPhones and then update, because right now I cannot do it with this one that keeps on going off. It doesn't make any sense. So just Kina, wish you luck in your search for a new one. Might cost me a lot of trouble because I kept on thinking, am I doing the right thing? Does it worth it to spend $1,600, $1,700 for one phone? Does it worth it? Does it worth it? Okay, at a point I got to decide, yeah, it's worth it because you've not bought for the past 10 years, you've not bought phone, anything, electronics. I've done some purchases, but not for myself. So go ahead and get it. And again, show yourself some self-love and also enhance your production, and again, your ease of, doing YouTube, enhance it also so that you can, out of your phone, you do certain things and then post it without having to have battery interruption or stuff like that. So that's the reason why. And within this period, I kept on thinking, and don't allow yourself to come in a situation where you keep on, hammering on your brain what you lack. I was lacking a reliable handset. That's it. Now the choice for the most expensive in the market, I know there is another one, the flip phones from Samsung and the rest of them. They are a little bit even expensive. Talking about 2,000. Stuff like that. So, but no, is it necessary? That's what you have to ask yourself. So I was able to get something that is of the optimum category, and I'm glad that I was able to achieve it, and I achieved it out of those things that I produced. Those things like this, the artworks. I keep on telling you people about my artworks because that's how I earn it. That's how I earn what I produce. Okay, so this is what brought about the availability of the funds to be able to buy the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Okay, so this is such things, And do you want to see more? Yes.
It's time to.
I know you've seen this too. I just something that I can pick. That's what I'm showing you. So this is what I do. Okay, and this one, these ones that I've just shown you, I can ship it anywhere in the world. So this is where I get the revenue to provide myself such things. And I'm doing this so that the young people would understand that you have to earn it to have it. You have to earn it to have it. It may not be the most expensive. It doesn't have to be the most expensive, but you just have to earn it to have it. Okay? So these are things that I do. This is a ceramic one. You can use this to put on a flower, but these are two people talking to each other, So this is what I do, and that's how I earn that sum that enabled me to buy the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And now I don't want you people to be demoralized because if it costs $1,700 and you cannot pay for it. No, you can get an alternative. There's always an alternative. It mustn't have to be that most expensive one. And again, you should also ask yourself, can I afford it? Did I earn it? Am I going to be under stress when I buy such? You have to tell yourself this. And when you're able to answer these questions, you go ahead and give yourself self-love. Okay? Just Kina, thank you very much. Ugi Viv, thank you very much. Ahmad Sweatpants, King Nero, Wisdom Hedge, thank you all for showing up. Ofo Kolo was here too. Thank you, everyone. So I'm gonna, let me allow the iPhones that I've been using run for a while. For those people that we want to come up and see what happened, they will see the different things that brought about buying a new one. I want everyone to see it. That's why I will leave it for a loop to run for about 10, 20 minutes, and then I call it a day on the total. But for now, I'm going to sign off my page I mean, my screen
It's
and allow the
time
upper
to
screen to
unpack.
run for a while. Thank you very much. I appreciate your comment. Yes, from time to time we should be visiting each other, and I like it the way you do it. Justina, thank you. I'm doing that too, and you notice that too. That's it. Let us grow together. Let us grow together. Let us grow together. Thank you, and stay blessed. Until soon, my friend. Until soon, my friends. Bye. From me. The other screen is going
It's
now.
time to
It's going on.
unpack.
Yeah. Thank you.
It's time to unpack. 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 It's time to unpack.